Hey everybody, it's Mary Gardner, the Charisma Coach, and today we're talking about how to run meetings with pizzazz and style. The ones that you want to go to. So we've all been, in those meetings where people are like, ho hum, and what are we doing here? And oh my gosh, we're meeting again. Or the leader lets people go off on tangents, or the people are half there, not really participating. They're blacking themselves out, so you can't see what they're doing. So meetings have become so mundane a lot of times that oftentimes the leaders give up and just don't put that effort forward. So today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can prepare and do some extra things to really get people to engage. And I've worked with people over the past year really to transition from speaking in person oftentimes to leading online. And I've seen it go from people not participating at all to be very engaged and wanting to show up more and to be a part of things. And really, they're getting pats on the back, the leaders that are really putting forth effort. So I wanted to give a little bit or a couple of tips for you so you feel like you're really in control and you've got meetings that people want to come to as well. So a couple little tips that we did discover this year is that if you send out an agenda in the beginning to let people know they will be participating in part of the meeting, and possibly you're asking them a question. Maybe you're bringing a general question to the audience or to your participants. Maybe they can submit it online in advance and you can read them if there's a large group. Or if you are wanting them to participate, call them out. Ask them, maybe if they send things to you in advance, maybe you will read theirs or ask them to participate in that form or fashion. So if they've got an expectation that they're presenting at least something and don't know at what time, they're not going to come in and out of the meeting unless you know about it in advance. Next, the storytelling ability is so important. And we've talked about this before. And really, it doesn't mean that you're going to give a huge long story. Those are boring. We know that. But there are many books that are available or stories online. I like easing articles as a good resource, but all the Chicken Soup for the Soul books that are, several years old have multiple stories in them. And if you have that book in front of you or just a story that you print out or have it on your computer or laptop, it's so good to be able to go and use those as a resource. And again, a 2 or 3 minute story tells wonders. And or if you do a motivational video, and we just got through with the Olympics this summer, perhaps doing some amazing effort or show something from the Olympics or a sports person. Always sports does translate very, very well into your online audience or to a general audience. Everybody gets motivated when we see those champion type stories. And then lastly, as an inspiring leader, one of the most important things that you do is let your team members know that you are very interested in them. And so they studies have showed that the more communication you have with them, the better. And you're doing things like casting the vision and doing collaborative learning and collaborative group environment. But you really want to make sure that each person feels heard, listened to, and is valued by you, the leader. And if you do a couple of these things, those will start you on the path of getting exciting meetings and just putting that effort into it, that little extra effort. I promise people are going to notice, they're going to appreciate it, and they're going to like the meetings better. And you know what? So will you. All right. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.